All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Right back. Man, been a rough 3 days. I had a bit of writer's block, but also I was expecting to start my first day at a new job, and apparently got pushed back. I didn't get a message about it or a call. I just had to go in and ask them, and that was the case. So, kind of screwed up, but is what it is. Anyways, hopefully the background music isn't too loud. I did some adjusting on it, but finally, it's time for the next chapter. I stayed up for pretty much all night. I wrote from about 11 p.m. to 3 or 4 in the morning, and it was painful, which is why I'm doing the editing the morning after, because I was not about to survive the night. Um, Informal, tell a story. Yeah, got some issues. Below a 90 on this one, kind of rough. Let's see. Uh, yeah, this was rough. Writing that late in the morning was just not good, but it's okay. I figured this would be a rough chapter to edit. Delivery in particular is pretty down low. Um, I am curious. If I add the comma first, what does it do about the? It has a bunch of other issues. I'll probably just remove this. That's a little better. This is why editing is so important. Tough. So yeah, we're doing more editing. The video that I was going to do that was different got pushed back as well. I will potentially record it later tonight, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm just kind of resting on my laurels. Getting a writing block sucks. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Where was this? Memories. And again, it's not like the Grammarly's going to know everything or understand what I'm going for, but I still take it somewhat seriously. Um, I kind of liked that one, and maybe I'll add it back in at the end, but for now I'll remove it. What was I doing? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm all frazzled. It's just trying to process it all in my head. That's fair. That's good. Nah, we're good. Yeah, I get that it's like about confidence, but I don't know. Just is one of those words that I struggle to fit in situations. I like using it on occasion, but and I feel like it does have value. I think in making things sound less confident when you're trying to. Uh, and this is sort of along those lines. So I'm gonna keep it as is. I don't use just that often. And yeah, I know I missed a bunch of commas too. Otherwise is a word I don't use often either. Prepare for the comma mess. Interesting. That is not at all what I was thinking of. I appreciate your effort. Monster. This is also sort of strange. I think maybe I should just use I don't know. I like the commas, but I also do like using my dashes and hyphens and things like that. Remove the comma. This feels weird too. I feel like the comma should be there. Maybe my intuition in regards to commas is still off, which it usually is. Just doesn't feel very good. This is probably the removal of the comma. How would you write this in a way that you wanted a pause to be after that? Because I don't want to read all as one sentence in one go. Ah, it's so frustrating. Battling how it's read with how you want it to be read is... Ugh. Can't stand it. I can stand it. It's just... drives me nuts. Let's see. And it was true... What if I rewrite this to be... No. What if I just... I know my solution is often just to use semicolons. But I gotta... Alright, I think it is actually a semicolon moment. Wow, I only used true once in this. Feels kind of strange. I don't... It's like I'm battling... It's like I'm battling correctness versus... I don't think that the meaning is lost or that it's confusing if I just leave it as this, as it fell off. Or it felt off instead of that it felt off. But it's like, how much do I really want to... I don't want to add words that I don't feel are necessary to sentences just for the sake of punctuation. Unless it makes a meaningful difference in how it is read positively. But I like this being a very short snippet. And one more word doesn't sound like a lot. I'm gonna come back to that one. I corrected that. What is this? I'll use several. I don't know why I used a bunch. Come on. Good. This is just not right. It's weird how mana is not like recognized as a word, but I guess it makes sense. It's not like a real thing. I don't really like how this is. Is this where I should use just? And he'd just been given an opportunity. No, it doesn't like given an opportunity. What if I change it to, and this was the opportunity? That looks better. And this was the opportunity. There we go. Man, editing is, I don't know. Respect to all the editors out there. I can only imagine what it's like getting stuff like this day in, day out from different authors, or your author, or the author that you're partnered with, and just like losing your mind over it. They can like, oh, that's good. I actually like that change. Syrup. I could honestly go with either or. A syrup or like syrup. Like a syrup. Or, I guess thickened like syrup sounds better anyways, but I wouldn't be upset with either. Got that. Yeah, I shouldn't have added over. I do that a lot sometimes. Um, this is not right. I'll keep this as is. I enjoy it. I'm sure I'll get more. I'm more focused on delivery, honestly. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, interesting. You can like look at synonyms for words. That's cool. I didn't even know that was a feature. This is probably a comma. Yeah, I figured. I aim for around a 95 on the overall rating to try and have a baseline of quality, but who's to say that it's actually... Interested about this one, though. Is this another semicolon moment? It could be. Oh, it is. Whoops. Every semicolon I put fills me with determination. Oh. I know just is one of those words is that like... Just is so hard to justify. in so many writing instances. I feel like it's just not a word that is ever gets used because it just doesn't really serve to do anything. Oh, my brain is so fried. I'm interested by what this is. Density. Maybe the surge in power is a better way to put it. Power is already vague enough. Is this ever hyphenated? I don't actually know how this works. I don't think it's supposed to be hyphenated, is it? That just looks wrong. Is that right? Hold on. Let me check something. Hold on. One by one. Is it hyphenated or not? It's not hyphenated. Okay. I just don't think that Grammarly understands idioms very well, which is fine. I shouldn't expect them to. Which means this is not hyphenated and it's not a problem. I'm sure that the punctuation here is just messed up. I don't really know what the punctuation should be. And it did all at once, creating... Like, I'm not sure what I should be using to maintain what I have here, which is sort of frustrating. Pushing the limit of what you can... Pushing to the limits. Pushing to the limit of what he could hold. Is that what I just had, or is that different? I guess it's different. No, it's not. It's not different. Wait, what? Pushing to the limits of what he could hold. Pushing to the limit of what he could hold. Oh, so it's just an issue. That's so weird. I'm losing my mind. Let me try this to create it. I guess that's better. I don't want to get my delivery a little bit more up because it's rough. I think clarity is and conciseness It's like, do I really need to put emphasis on the hand? I don't really think I should. This is tough. I know that getting rid of the justs would do good. Actually, one of the most useless words. I don't know. I'm so torn on it. I struggle a lot with that kind of stuff. That is better though. Again, in dialogue, I'm not as worried about the punctuation or anything like that because I'm writing it with the intention of it being as it would be spoken, and so colloquialisms in general, punctuation, etiquette are not something I worry about. Ugh, ugh, I need a break. My head is swimming still. Ugh. I'll probably try to start the next chapter tonight. I'm not gonna finish it, that's for sure. Unless something magical happens to me. So I'm not worried about this. Engage delivery is a little like it's weird because I don't know what the yellow is. Let me see where the issues lie. Where are the 33 issues that it's talking about? Am I crazy? Hello? Oh, here we go. I had to click on it correctly. Why wasn't showing? I do wonder if they'll ever fix that. Again, dialogues, I'm not worried about that. Tall and lanky. It's fine. Drops, I guess it's fine instead of droplets. There's no reason to do droplets. Just fancy just cause. That's is this incorrect though? I know. Whoops. I should just leave the dialogue. Honestly, I shouldn't touch it, but I can't help myself. Hey, where'd it go? There it is. I always do that. I always forget. I can't spell. My actual brain is fried. I slept until like slept until like 11. It was bad. What happens when you stay up till 4 in the morning to write? Give me my pro back. I'll keep that as is. I like how that is. Is that better? That makes more sense. To be fair, a corner of the playground is rather it's vague enough to be confusing. Even though it sort of explains itself in the next part, it's like fine. It's fine. More time. Again, I don't want to focus too much on what Grammarly says is what's correct, which is why I don't fix every problem, is because I don't necessarily agree that they are problems, but I still do want to take them seriously. That should be good. Oh my back. How long have I been going? Oh, only like 30 minutes. That's not as bad as last chapter. Right? I guess last chapter was longer though. Um this is fair enough. What do I want instead of lanky? That stuff. I'm going back to what I had for that. Actually, I'm gonna do this. This is like my backup plan anytime I have issues with this. This just doesn't look right at all. All at once create a giant. I don't know. Whatever. All and linking. Let me check. Look this up real quick. What is linky? I think linky is a good word. Or is it because it's too repetitive? That's the problem. Maybe that's the issue. Because tall and lanky are sort of the same thing. Oh, what do I want to say? It's tough. It's tough. Mm. Mm. What's a good thing to pair with this in regards to? I kind of like this, honestly. That's fine. That's fine. Here's one thing. Way they turned. I guess I'll change this. If I change this to implicit. Whoops. What do you think of that, huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoops. All right. Should probably just, whoops. Should probably just remove this. Because spread out and scouring, this is probably necessary. Um, What was it again? Large group was already scouring. Come on. My mouse is driving me crazy. Should get a new one at some point. I know, I try to talk more about what I'm thinking when I go through this and kind of like just provide some commentary as to how I approach it, but today is just one of those days, okay? Oh, it's been rough. It's hard to say if in silence or silently is better. I think I have preferences to in silence, but I'm not sure. It certainly is more concise if I just say silently. Hmm. I think that's everything I'm going to change. I think that's the only issue. My only engagement issue? It is. I guess I can change it to alright. Actually, I like it as it is. Forget it. Oh, what a pain. I think I'm okay with how this ended up. I don't think there's any issue that I missed, so... Alright, it's time to be done. Oh my gosh. Thank you all for watching, though. Hopefully... Oh, hopefully I can continue this keep it up. I was definitely struggling last night, though, I'll tell you what. I mean, I was almost just about to, like, I was at, like, 300 words at one point, and I was like, you know what, I should just stop. I should just go away. I should just leave it. I'll come back tomorrow, but that kind of procrastination is what put me in the, is what stopped me in the first place from writing, 2 years ago, so. It's important to me to keep going. Oh my, 10 minutes flew by in this, oh, I can't believe it's been 40 minutes again. Whatever. Anyways, thanks for reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.